The craziest thing of it all about the HBO Hard Knocks would be the fact that we already know. We already know the answers to most of the things that they show. Dak Prescott is a real one. You don't supposed to bet against Amari Cooper. And those running backs that was on the bottom end of the roster didn't take advantages of the situation. And of course, they went over the details of Coach Bone Fossil going through the COVID pandemic type of stuff of now all of a sudden they had to do the virtual meetings and he don't like it. That was the pretty much basis of the Hard Knocks on this last episode. Really, really nothing that we can say, hey, these are things that we didn't know. And if we want to break down the fact that, yeah, Michael Parson, his mom know how to cook real good. Man, those were some plates out there. Parson, hook a brother up. Mama Parsons, hook a brother up with a plate. Everybody was invited. I didn't see Jalen Smith there. But, when you're a multi-millionaire, you got businesses, things going on throughout the city. He could have been at those locations. So there's nothing to pick at there, right? Dak Prescott got a business mindset, which is cool. The pile-on Dak, that would be great if you come up with that concept and actually follow through with it. That would be a unique situation. Just like cornhole, you can now play with a football, the pile-on. You throw the football maybe 10 to 15 yards away and see if you can hit the pile-on. And put jerseys on the pile-on. That is a brilliant, brilliant business mindset. So that put me in the mindset or the mind frame of Dak Prescott, entrepreneurial mindset and always thinking into the future, which is good. So we get the chance to see Dak Prescott from the outside looking in. Now we can see some of the inside, the thoughts and the way he go around. The instigator, Dak Prescott, edging on 27. 27 said, hey, I'm going to make sure that 19 can't catch the ball. Dak Prescott, he kind of instigated that and rallied up number 19, Amari Cooper, which is cool. I like seeing some of the inside detailings of everything. And Joe Witt Jr., I don't know whether or not the opposing guys on the opposite side of the hall there was laughing at him or laughing with him. I don't know. And of course, within this HBO Hard Knocks, we find out that Terrell Basham, he's a jokester. He knows how to tell jokes. And D-Law down there at Del Frisco owns 50% of the building, or which he really don't own 50% of the building of Del Frisco. They just share the same financial advisor. So that's what I pulled from HBO Hard Knocks. It was one of those situations where as we can look back and say, let the season kick off, But it's good for those who casually watch football, casually follow the Cowboys. It's good to have insight to some of the things. It's just how it goes from here, Cowboy Nation. So we hope that everything else that goes on into the details of this team, that they are doing it for the right reason. That's all we hope for. They didn't really get into the details of the storyline of Isaac. They kind of stayed on the outside of this episode, and they stayed on the outside of Azura Kamara too. They didn't really dive into the details. If I was an evaluator of HBO Hard Knocks, what they should have done is take two players and go all the way into the details of that particular player's pathway and create a story and build around it. See, the Cowboys is too broad. The Cowboys is too big of a storyline. Or they could have went into the details of John Stephen Jones, of just going into the details of him, of how his daily operation, or running the Cowboys. Or it could be Jerry Wayne Jones. That would have been that would have been a hell of a documentary. HBO Hard Knocks. Jerry Wayne and things. The things that he do on a day-to-day operation. On how he loved to eat Whataburger. He said he eat Whataburger 5 days out of a week. He said, man, and then he said he like it natural. It could be sitting on the counter for 1 hour, 2 hours. He don't put it in the microwave. No. We want to know more about that storyline. That's what I want to know. How in the hell a multi-billionaire, not a millionaire, billionaire, eat Whataburger that many days out of a week? Cold at that, if possible. We would like to go into that part of Jerry Jones, the life of the rich and famous. What did he do on a day-to-day operation? Like his wake-up routine, his palace, his playpen. What cars do he drive or ride around with? What type of cost does it cost him? What type of fuel it cost him to fly to? How have you said it? How much money he spend? How much money he spend flying from Arlington to Frisco to Arlington to Oxnard. We would like, I know there'll be a lot of details, but I'm thinking that will be more of a personalized story, and then you can sprinkle in some of the cowboy stuff, right? I mean, that would have been so awesome for HBO Hard Knocks, the life, the storyline of Jerry Wayne Jones, and then have the music going on and his day-to-day operation. That would have been a hitter. We would have been waiting. As soon as Hard Knocks come on, we'd have been sitting there looking like, man, this is what Jerry Jones do. This is how he handles the media. This is what he drives. This is what he drinks in the morning. That would have been a hell of a storyline. Oh, this is what he's really saying to Mike McCarthy. Yeah, because we know that they got to shield some of this stuff as it relates to some of the players, and some of these players will not even make the team. But Jerry is not going anywhere. And newsflash, if something happened to him, at least we can look back and reflect on some of the things that they captured. If they would just focus in on Jerry, that would have been a storyline for you guys. But Hard Knocks is Hard Knocks. Y'all check it out. Be sure to support Cowboy Nation by watching HBO Hard Knocks. Get those ratings up. Purchase those tickets. Post me your thoughts. Post me your concerns down below. Like I said, Dak Prescott got a business mind. Don't ever bet against number 19. Yeah, because he's going to keep it mean out there. And 2-7, he got some improvement that will happen throughout the course of his career. This is only his second year. But shame on the Bama on Bama crime, right? But that's just how that goes. And the storyline of Isaac, I hope that everything work out with him on his journey in the NFL. And the Cowboys get out of their foolishness and make sure that they keep him close. Although you know how that roster situation went. There will be some guys that they will bring back, and we'll talk about that on another episode. And what else we went over? Oh, Kamara, shout out to him. Congratulations to him. For getting it out of it. Getting it out of the mud, basically, and making this team. Hey, salutes to him, man. That's a marvelous storyline. Always root for the underdogs. I really do. And he got a long way to go, but things can happen for the betterment of his career and his family and beyond. Cowboy Nation, post me your thoughts, post me your concerns down below. My name is Law Nation. Be sure to hit that like button, share this content, and let a friend, neighbor, foe know where to go when they want to tune in to Cowboy Sports Talk and beyond. And remember, you're listening to nothing but the best. Go Cowboys. Go Cowboys.